Hi everybody, I'm Chance with IRIC Real Estate Group, and today we're going to rank the 9 schools in the Lake Ray Roberts area according to the TEA. There are actually 10 ISDs in the Lake Ray Roberts area. I'm only going to focus on 9. Reason being is the 10th one is Denton, and I feel like if you're looking at the other 9, then Denton probably isn't a school district that you're considering moving to. If you are considering moving there, feel free to reach out to me and I'll love to talk to you and tell you what I know about that area. So now let's move to the map. If you'll see here, I have all of the school districts we're going to cover highlighted. Right in the center of all of that is Lake Ray Roberts. So that's where I came up with these 9 schools in the Lake Ray Roberts area. The rankings that I'm using will be the TEA. I have a link down in the description if you want to check that out yourself. So moving right on to the list, we're going to start with number 9. That would be Collinsville ISD. And there's the map there of Collinsville. You'll see it's just on the northeast corner of Lake Ray Roberts. Taking a look at the district map here, you'll see that Collinsville is located north of Tioga, south of Whitesboro, and east of Callisburg ISD, which are 3 other schools on our list. All of these TEA numbers that I'm using come from the 21-22 school year, and at the time of reporting, Collinsville had 556 students and 2 schools, and their overall rating by TEA is a 77. Next on our list will be number 8, that's Whitesboro. You'll see that they're on the far north side of the Lake Ray Roberts area. They're located just to the north of Collinsville and just to the east of Callisburg. We pull back and look at the map. You see Lake Ray Roberts there in the center. Whitesboro is up there on the top right at the intersection of Highway 82 and 377. Whitesboro has an enrollment of 1,717 kids, and they have 4 schools, and their overall rating by the TEA is an 80 out of 100. We have a tie at the 6th spot. We'll start with Gainesville. Gainesville is going to be on the northwest corner of the Lake Ray Roberts area. They have Callisburg to the east, and then Valley View to the south. Looking there on the road map, you can find Gainesville by going west on 82, and they are at the intersection of I-35 and Highway 82, again on that northwest corner of the Lake Ray Roberts area. Gainesville has an enrollment of 3,138 kids. They have 5 schools, and their overall TEA rating for the 21-22 school year was 84 out of 100. Tied with Gainesville in 6th place is going to be Valley View, which is the next school district just to the south of Gainesville. Valley View has a total enrollment of 941 kids with 3 schools, and their overall TEA rating is 84 out of 100. Next on the list, tied for 4th place, would be Pilot Point, which is located just south of Tioga ISD and north of Aubrey ISD. I'm not 100% certain, but I do believe Pilot Point has the largest land mass of any of the school districts on the list. Now, something that makes Pilot Point ISD unique on this list versus the others is you'll see that it has property on both sides of the lake, because the school district existed before the lake was built in the 80s. So when the lake came in, it split that district in 2. If you live on the north side of that district, something you want to consider if you're looking for property over there, that you have about a 25-minute drive to all of the schools in Pilot Point. So depending on how many times you drive your kids to and fro with school or extracurricular activities, it's something you definitely want to consider if you're looking at property on that north part of Pilot Point School District. Now moving on to the map, you'll see that in the corridor that we're covering, which is Lake Ray Roberts, Pilot Point is located there on the bottom right, which would be the southeast side of Lake Ray Roberts. Pilot Point has an enrollment of 1,430 kids with 4 schools. And like I said earlier, all 4 of those schools are located on the south side of Ray Roberts. And their overall TEA rating is an 87 out of 100. Next on the list, tied for 4th with Pilot Point, is Sanger, which is located just on the west side of the lake from Pilot Point, and then is on the south side of the Valley View School District. Looking there on the Lake Ray Roberts corridor, you can see on the map that Sanger is the southwest corner of this area that we're covering today. Sanger has a total enrollment of 2,746 kids and total of 7 schools, and again they're tied with Pilot Point with a score of 87 out of 100 on the TEA rating system. Third on our list of ranking the Lake Ray Roberts area schools according to the TEA would be Callisburg. Callisburg is located on the north side of the Lake Ray Roberts area. It is just to the west of the Whitesboro School District and to the east of Gainesville. And Tioga, Collinsville, and Valley View also share a border with it. Looking here on the map, you can see Callisburg there on the far north side on the top. Now, something that does make Callisburg unique as far as comparing it to the other schools on the list, it really has two sizable towns inside the school district, that being Callisburg and Lake Kiowa. Callisburg has a total enrollment of 1,140 kids and has 4 schools, and they rank 88 out of 100 according to the TEA ratings. Now we have 2 schools tied for first, and I just sorted them in alphabetical order, so we'll start with Aubrey. Aubrey's located there on the far southeast side of the Lake Ray Roberts area. Now pulling back here and looking at the map, something I do want to point out about Aubrey is if you're looking at Aubrey and thinking about moving there, Aubrey ISD has the largest potential for growth of any of the schools that we're discussing just because of its proximity to 380. Now I know it has 1 high school now, and honestly I don't know what their long-term outlook is. I don't know if they're considering adding additional high schools or going to keep 1 school and just continue to grow. But if you move into Aubrey today and you have children that are younger and you're looking at spending over 5 years in Aubrey ISD, what you see there now is not what it's going to be 5 years from now. So that's definitely something you want to consider if Aubrey is on your list. In the 21-22 school year, Aubrey had 3,101 students enrolled with 5 schools, and they scored an 89 out of 100 in the TEA ratings. And the last school in the Lake Ray Roberts area list is Tioga. Again, they share the number 1 spot with Aubrey. And if you'll see, Tioga is located there just south of Collinsville and just north of Pilot Point. They have a total enrollment of 706 kids, and they scored an 89 out of 100 on the TEA and share the number 1 spot in the Lake Ray Roberts area with Aubrey ISD. Well, that's the list. I appreciate you watching. Again, if you have any questions or want to talk more about these school districts or any other, there's a QR code there on the screen. Just feel free to reach out to me and let me know, or if you got any ideas on any other videos. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you just please subscribe to the channel, as I'll continue to put out videos to help familiarize people with the area. And I guess that's it. Until next time, I'm Chance Kirby with IRIC Real Estate Group, and thank you for watching.